Voting isn't just going to the polls anymore on election day. Options like early voting, mail-in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more voters and are growing in popularity. How to Vote is a tool created by Democracy Works, and it breaks down the options your state offers by forecasting a ballot, empowering you to decide where and when to vote. Democracy works best when we all vote, but misinformation and confusion about election procedures have resulted in low voter turnout. How to Vote takes the guesswork out of the voting process. It is easy to use and helps folks from all over the country overcome many of the process barriers to voting. It is committed to helping you vote no matter what. You can use the How to Vote tool to sign up for election reminders, see what's on your ballot, get step-by-step assistance requesting your mail ballot, explore your options for returning your mail-in ballot, check your voter registration status, and find your local polling site, and make sure that you have an appropriate ID to bring with you. Decide when and where you'll vote this year at howto.vote.
Hello and welcome to the formal review. Today, we will be looking at the 2018 film, Bohemian Rhapsody. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the review.
Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 34 of the Formal Review. Thank you all for tuning in. Now, before I get to start on this episode, I do want to say there may be some spoilers going forward. However, I do my best to keep the film fairly vague, so not to really ruin the film for you. But I do think that you should definitely go see the film before coming and listening to what I have to say about it, just so you get the full picture of what I'm trying to say. But if you really don't care about that, keep listening. The Bohemian Rhapsody is a biographical film about the British rock band Queen. It stars Rami Malek, Lucy Boynton, Quillen Lee, Ben Hardy, Joe Mazzello, Aidan Gillen, Tom Hollander, Alan Leach, and Mike Myers. It is directed by Bryan Singer and also uncredited Dexter Fletcher, who took over after Bryan Singer was let go. Now, this film follows Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, played by Malek, from when he joins the band in 1970 to when they performed at didn't just start playing the piano and it worked perfectly for him. He had to learn that. Frankly, that took me really out of the film. And we just have to accept the fact that he has no background whatsoever. He is write their music. This movie shows the solution of it. Come on. And honestly, the Mike Myers cameo really bothered me. The line that just nobody wants to listen to a 6-minute opera with words like Galileo in the title and bopping their head in the car too. And really, that whole scene was, I get why it was there, but did we really need that obvious cameo that was extremely forced, unnecessary? It was being meta to be meta. Honestly, at the end of the day, there's not really any complexity to this story. They don't really show why Freddie was so good, and they honestly don't even go into how much of a hard worker he was and how much he worked at songs. The only song that they developed well was Bohemian Rhapsody because they developed it over the course of the film, and I thought that that was really well done. At the end of the film, he comes out and he says, I have AIDS. But the problem is, the event that this movie is circulating around is that he got AIDS after that event. Then it ends up just being a plot device in this to make the final scene more dramatic and make it more mean something. But in reality, that's not what it was. Obviously, having AIDS is very difficult to deal with, and having him have AIDS and reveal that he had AIDS prior to this concert really just took away the significance of it, because honestly, when you look at who Freddie Mercury was, yes, he is a great musician first and part of Queen. However, he is also known to a lot of people as a AIDS activist. He essentially started a foundation for AIDS research. And the fact that they made the AIDS part of the film more of a plot point, and that's it, and not a significant aspect of the story, was a real problem with the movie. At the end of the day, I enjoyed myself extremely well on the movie, and really that comes from the music, and honestly, now it's performance. Those two things are what really pulls this movie into the positive light, and say, honestly, this movie is good. Is this movie the best of the year? No, not by a long shot. But it's not a bad movie. I had a lot of issues with it, and I probably won't be watching it again anytime soon, because frankly, I could listen to Queen music and get the exact same enjoyment out of it. I would rate this film a 3 out of 5 bow ties. Now, let me know what you thought of the film. Hit me up on social media. The URL is all the same on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It's at The Formal Review. You can also check out Box Office Buzz. I do some retrospective reviews on there. They also are a great source for all movie news, music news, news, video games, TV shows. I do want to thank everyone for tuning in once again. I really do this for you all. Talking about movies is a really big pastime of mine, so I really appreciate everyone who listens. And for those who have helped already on a financial basis, I do appreciate that. And for those who want to help on a financial basis, please go to anchor.com/the-formal-review and click support this podcast. I do really appreciate it. So you never miss an episode, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, whether that's Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Podcasts. The formal reviews on there as well. And please leave a review. I'm always looking to improve and grow, and reviews are essential to that. Now, as with all reviews, there's music in the background. I do not own rights to this music. I do include it because it definitely is a part of the film, and especially musical biopics. I do think it's a significant part of the film, especially with a film like this, where it's one of the reasons why I actually did enjoy the film. This episode's music is instrumental versions to a lot of Queen songs released by the artist on various records throughout the years. So until next time, I'll see you at the movies. Take care, everyone.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Formal Review. We hope you'll join us again.